Welcome back to Your Magical Midlife, the no BS podcast for unconventional women ready to ditch the shoulds and claim their wild and wise selves. I'm Kate Higgins, your host. I'm a licensed clinical social worker and coach with 25 years of walking women through the chaos, blending my clinical grit with spiritual fire. As women, we walk through 4 distinct portals in our lifetime: the maiden, the mother, the empress, and the crone. Each one brings us wounds to heal and gifts to unpack. This podcast explores all the midlife themes: change, the change, caring for aging parents, unpacking the grief of aging, our shifting identity, and aging with agency, joy, and rebellion. I'm here to help you heal the wounds, flip the scripts, and step into your life that's been waiting for you. Let's get real, raw, gritty, and unleash some magic. I just returned from Santa Fe, New Mexico, and I'm still buzzing with excitement. I got to lead Craft Your Crown, my signature workshop, twice, and it was an absolutely magical experience. The first day was with a private client. We had a full day together of ritual, truth-telling, crown making, and stepping through the threshold of midlife. It was absolutely powerful and sacred. This is the work I was put on the planet to do. The second time was with a larger group at Quest Gathering at the La Fonda Hotel in downtown Santa Fe, and it was a beautiful afternoon of connection, lifting each other up and witnessing each other as we step through the threshold from one life into the next. During these 2 workshops, I was reminded over and over again how it feels when women gather in person. Midlife can be really lonely. It's a time of huge transition. If you have children, they are launching and finding their way in the world, and you have to give them that independence. You might have responsibilities to your aging or ill parents. Your parents may be sick, they may pass away. Your career that you once loved might feel at an impasse or stale. You may think, I don't even want to do this anymore. You might feel like you don't even know what you want to do with yourself at this point in your life. Your friendships that maybe once really held you up might shift. People are busy. You might feel really lonely. Sometimes you just drift apart from people, and suddenly you're looking around and wondering, where do I belong? I've been on a journey of trying to find my people since I left New York City for Florida. I've really been struggling with this, the quiet ache of not knowing where I fit in, not fitting into my old friend group in New York anymore, seeing their lives move on without me, and knowing that's the way it's supposed to be. We're not supposed to stay where we were for our whole lives. And sometimes you can have beautiful friendships with people that have a natural beginning, middle, and end, and there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, it's really hard to make friends in the middle of your life when you're not going out much, you're not drinking, you're not partying, you're not bonded together with people on things like music, concerts, clothing, styles, subcultures. Society still measures women by whether or not they're married or whether or not they're mothers. So sometimes I feel like I don't quite fit in. And there's that sense of you're too much for some rooms, not enough for others. We're really trained to measure ourselves against other women, which is incredibly toxic. We're put in these boxes, and in midlife, we decide the box is just too much for us. But here's what I know deep down. Magic happens when women are face to face. And when we're face to face, we have more opportunity to shed the parts of us that we think are different than other people and find the commonalities. Face to face, it doesn't matter if you're a banker or a social worker or a lawyer or a CEO or a homemaker and a mother. Women in midlife decide to ditch the script. Whether or not they have had children, however they've lived their lives, we just get to a point where we are done playing the game. If you have always been a late bloomer, this will feel familiar. If you are just discovering you have more that you would like to bloom into, this is a time of great awakening. But the bottom line is, We're just done pretending. When we come together in midlife, we don't just chat. We witness each other. We hold space for the grief of letting go of who we were and the excitement of inviting in who we are meant to become. We're here to remind each other we're not broken. We're not done. We are becoming. The maiden in us gets to play again. The mother in us who is so exhausted from over-giving and over-nurturing gets to rest. The empress gets to step into herself and lead. And the crone gets to impart her wisdom. This is why I think in the next few years, and especially as AI becomes more and more and more a part of our everyday life, this is what AI cannot replace. AI is great for many things, but it cannot replace the core human experience. AI cannot replace love, grief, joy, longing, awe, or the need to belong. AI cannot replace our innate search for meaning and purpose in our lives. It can't replace the feeling of being alive in a body on this planet in this moment. It cannot replace the messy, slow, beautiful parts of being human. Eye contact, shared laughter, the way someone's presence can make your entire nervous system exhale. The subtle expressions that say, I see you, without a single word being exchanged. No algorithm, no virtual reality can hold space for your real, complicated feelings, the way another woman who's walked your path through the fire can. No chatbot can witness you becoming the way a circle of real women can. That's why I create spaces like Craft Your Crown, my beautiful signature experience where I walk you through those 4 portals: maiden, mother, empress, and crone. As I transition into telling you what I am offering, I have a couple of things on the line. The first is I am offering in Sarasota, Florida, Tender, my workshop for women who've walked the child-free path. That's on May 9th at the Wellness Space in gorgeous Lakewood Ranch, Florida. I am also offering a very small online group experience, and I am intentionally keeping it very small so that we have as much connection over the Zoom as possible. It's called Empress Awaken Immersion. It's 4 weeks. We start June 3rd. It is not group therapy. It is a walk through the 4 archetypes in a safe, small container where unconventional midlife women can come together and do this work side by side. I'm hoping at the end of the immersion, I'll be able to offer some kind of in-person meetup, depending on where the women who join the group are all located. And of course, I am launching Craft Your Crown, and I would love to bring this experience to your city. It can be scaled all the way to a full day experience, or it can be incorporated into your existing retreat. Craft Your Crown is part ritual, part storytelling, part art making, and a beautiful crowning ceremony. There is nothing like it, and I am proud to offer it. So if you're craving this kind of circle, real connection, real witnessing, real becoming, you're not alone. The doors are open. Check out the link in my bio for all of my current offerings and schedule your curiosity call through that link or at yourmagicalmidlife.com. I'll see you soon. Keep walking, keep gathering, and keep becoming. That's it for today, my love. If this episode stirred something in you, that quiet knowing that midlife isn't a crisis, but a portal, I'd love to hear from you. DM me the word portal on Instagram, and I'll send you a voice note with a simple question to help you walk through it. And if you're feeling the pull to do this work in community, the doors are open for Empress Awakened Immersion, my 4-week online program where we move through the maiden, the mother, the empress, and the crone together. Spots are limited, so if it's calling, don't wait. Follow the calendar link in my show notes to schedule your curiosity call. Thank you for walking with me today. Keep shedding what no longer fits. Keep remembering you're not too late. You're becoming. Talk to you next week.